the reason why she didn't like when you got in the shape. Now, I know this sounds ludicrous. No, not the damn rapper, okay? But this whole notion of her not liking you getting into shape is ludicrous. But trust and believe it does happen. This has happened in relationships, especially where the man was not respected. And quite frankly, the chick didn't even really like him to begin with. She just kind of quote unquote settled for him. Okay. But all of a sudden she starts getting into shape and she doesn't like it. What's the reason? Why is this? Before that, this is Tarek Talks. If you guys would like a one on one coaching session with me, link is in the description. Book that. But the main reason why she didn't like when you got into shape, see, when you guys got together, she looked at you like a peon. Basically, she looked at you like a peon with no damn options. She looked at you as a guy who really wasn't worth shit. And this is harsh, but it's true. You probably had to chase her. She probably didn't get the guy she was really chasing after because he only wanted to smash and she did not. She wanted a relationship, okay? But here you are constantly texting her every single day, constantly calling, constantly checking up on her, constantly DMing her until finally she's like, oh, fine, I guess I'll get with this guy reluctantly. Okay. So that's how that happened. That's how she got with you. And in her eyes, you're already in a deficit. Okay. You were already begging and pleading, which is your fault to begin with. And to top it all off, a lot of times you were out of shape. Okay. A lot of times you might have been 20, 30, 40 pounds out of shape. Okay. And she knows that you have no other options because, as I mentioned, you were chasing the hell out of her and you were hitting her up nonstop, relentlessly, like you didn't know anyone else on earth besides her. And second, she can physically see that no chick is looking for you. When you guys are walking out and about, there's no other chicks that are looking at you, that are staring at you. Because, guys, look, I'm going to tell you this: women are extremely savage. If you are sexually attractive, if you are fit, does not matter if you're walking with your wife, with your girlfriend, with your mom, with your grandma. They're going to look at you and they're going to gawk and take looks at you, especially when you're with your wife or your girlfriend. Okay. Maybe not with your mom. They're still going to do it, but especially when you are with your girlfriend, because females are freaking savage like that and they have no shame in their game. And a lot of these females want you even more when they see that little ring on your finger, which is crazy, which is backwards, but whatever. But when you're out and about with your old lady, she doesn't see any of that. She doesn't see these chicks looking at you because, quite frankly, there's nothing to look at, right? You got in a relationship with this chick that was ungrateful from the get go, and you let yourself go even more than the beginning. Okay, even more. You develop this happy weight, quote unquote. That's what they call it. They call it happy weight. There's nothing happy about being chronically, about being morbidly obese or close to. Okay, but anyway, you did it anyway. You sat on the couch and you stuffed your face with gummy bears, with ice cream, and all that other good bad stuff, right? So now here you are getting disrespected even more, and it dawns on you that, damn, this chick that I've been chasing doesn't even appreciate me, right? Here she is, possibly even talking, possibly even cheating, possibly, because see, here's the thing. The reason why she got with you in the first place is because she had a sense of control. And I'm going to get to this in a second, right? So you slap yourself and tell yourself, and it's time to wake the hell up, right? You slap yourself and you say, you know what? No more. I'm not living like this. I'm tired of avoiding the mirror because I'm tired of not wanting to see that big old gut that I have from drinking beer and partying and not sleeping and eating just whatever, going to restaurants and eating a whole bucket of pasta and bread and then finishing it off with dessert and all that stuff, all of a sudden you're like, you know what? I've been effing up. All of a sudden, you fix your diet. And quick caveat to this doesn't happen very often. It's far few and in between. That's why a lot of guys might be like, this is cap. Yeah, it's cap to you because you never experienced it, and most guys never do this. But for the ones that do, you know what I'm talking about. All of a sudden, you start fixing your diet. You start hitting the gym. You start shedding some fat, right? At first, it's kind of slow, it's kind of subtle, but hey, look, you're seeing some progress. Maybe your waist is shrinking a little bit. Maybe your stomach is going down. It's not protruding as much. Maybe your clothes are starting to get a little bit more looser, just a tiny bit. Okay. Maybe you're seeing a little tiny little bump called a muscle on your arm. So you keep going, you keep at it because you're tired of this crap. You're tired of being disrespected. And you know, deep down inside, the disrespect is getting worse because this broad is because you're getting bigger, and this broad is looking at you even with less respect, and she's probably cheating, right? She probably likes the fact that you're not getting any options or don't have the ability to get options, and she does. It's a control thing. So now here you are getting into shape day by day, week by week, month by month. Here it is, month 6, month 7. You've been consistent. You've been eating your blueberries. You've been eating your eggs. You've been eating your lean ground meats. You've been eating your lean ribeyes, your sirloins. You've been eating your portioned out veggies and your portioned out rice or sweet potatoes or potatoes. And you look damn good now. You look real good, actually. And she sees this and she starts saying little slick shit like, why are you going to the gym so much? Well, who are you trying to look good for? Right? She'll start saying all of this. And all of a sudden, now when you go to work or when you're out and about in the supermarket, whether she's with you, if she's with you, she starts noticing young ladies are starting to glance at you. They're starting to kind of take peeks. They're looking at you. They're looking at the arms. They're looking at the chest. They're looking at you. They're looking at your face that's leaned out, right? When you're by yourself, okay? You're getting glances, you're getting looks, you're getting a smile, maybe even getting a conversation. And she knows this. She sees it when she's with you, right? Now, all of a sudden, she's not feeling it. She'll say shit like, you going to the gym too much. You're doing too, and she'll start combating you on it. The reason why is because she is losing control over you. This whole time, she wanted you to be out of shape because you were a safe bet. Okay. She was not sexually attracted to you, but she had a safe bet. You weren't going anywhere because you had no damn options. No other chick wanted you. And that's how crucial it is. When you started losing weight, she started seeing, maybe you posted pictures online. Maybe you posted progress pictures. Maybe you got a comment. Maybe you were getting some likes from some young ladies. And now she's realizing that, hey, this guy might start having some options. He's getting respect for himself, because that's another thing too. When you start getting in shape, you start respecting yourself. And she doesn't like that. She doesn't like the fact that you are now starting to respect yourself, because that was the whole essence. That was what this whole quote unquote relationship was based off of, you not respecting yourself and only respecting her, even though she didn't reciprocate. And this is true. This shit does happen, right? And she feels like she's starting to lose control over you. Now it's kind of looking like she's in a deficit, because let's be quite honest, she probably wasn't working out. She's probably getting bigger while you're over here getting ripped, while you're over here getting swole. Because let's be honest, hey, maybe she is in shape, but 9 times out of 10, let's be honest, man, these broads don't work out like that because they don't have to. They have everything handed to them. Just 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 by them being average. It's not like men. We don't have to work for it. They get dethroned at them just for being average. But now, because of that, because she found no need to watch her diet or exercise, she's in a deficit now. She's declining, and she sees this. All of a sudden, she's like, dang, This dude is starting to respect himself. He's starting to tell me no to things. He's starting to stand up to me. He's not spending as much. He's not trying to hit me up as much and try to text me every day and try to keep me like that. And hey, who the hell knows? Maybe you finally wake up and you ditch her ass because she never respected you, and you find somebody even better. And this is why she does not like when you start working out, when you start getting into shape. She feels you slipping out of her hands. And now she's like, damn, I have to find another security net. You were her security net. And it's a damn shame because as advanced as we are, and as much as these chicks have money, there's still cases like that where these chicks will want to get with a guy that's out of shape with no options because of that control factor. Control and power is a powerful drug. Power is a very powerful drug. And a lot of these chicks love it. So they will go to that extent of, hey, look, if they can't get the guy that they want, they'll just get some schmuck, some out of shape schmuck, so they can control and he can buy her shit. But she's not really respecting him because she knows he's gonna stay there. When you start getting into shape, all of a sudden, you're not tolerating as much. You're not as understanding. You're not as, oh, it's okay, baby. It's okay that you called me the B word and disrespected me in front of people and belittled me in front of people. No, you start actually standing up for yourself because now you're in shape and you see yourself getting better. So therefore you feel like you should be treated better. You start getting that confidence. Okay. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace.